Question 1. What are the 7 phases of active listening? Answer. 7 active listening techniques. 1. Focus on the intent and purpose of the conversation. 2. Pay attention to body language. 3. Give encouraging verbal cues. 4. Clarify and paraphrase information. 5. Ask questions. 6. Refrain from judgment. 7. Summarize, share, and reflect. Question 2. What do you understand by feedback? Why it is necessary in communication? Answer. Feedback. The feedback is the final step of the process that ensures the receiver has received the message and interpreted it correctly as it was intended by the sender. It increases the convincingness of the communication as it permits the sender to know the advantage of his message. Question 3. What is communication? Explain the purpose of sender and receiver in communication. Answer. The communication process is a dynamic framework that describes how a message travels between a sender and receiver using various communication channels. Its goal is to ensure the receiver decodes the message correctly and can provide feedback with ease and speed. Question 4. Explain any 2 factors that influence active listening. Answer. Noise, awkward seating positions and temperature. Ecological factors, for example, noise, temperature and awkward seating positions can make us establish our attention on other factors alongside what the speaker is saying. Attempt to control environmental factors at whatever points likely. Question 5. Explain how gestures and feedback is necessary for effective communication. Answer. Gesture reflects speakers' thoughts, often their unspoken thoughts, and thus can serve as a window onto cognition. Encouraging speakers to gesture can thus provide another route for teachers, clinicians, interviewers, etc., to better understand their communication partners. Feedback is therefore a fundamental part of achieving effective two-way communication. Without feedback, communication is nothing more than information. This makes feedback the primary component in the communication process because it gives the sender the opportunity to analyze the effect of the message. Question 6. Differentiate between active and passive sentence using examples. Answer. Active voice, Jerry knocked over the lamp. Passive voice, the lamp was knocked over by Jerry. Both sentences describe the same action taking place, Jerry making contact with the lamp and causing it to fall over, with the first sentence making Jerry the subject and the second making the lamp the subject. Active voice tells us what a person or thing does. The subject performs the action, verb, on the object. Subject, verb, object. Example, 1. Anna painted the house. To the teacher always answers the students' questions. 3. Ali posted the video online. Passive voice tells us what is done to someone or something. The subject is being acted upon. Object, verb, subject. Example, 1. The house was painted by Anna. 2. The students' questions are answered by the teacher. 3. The video was posted online by Ali. Question 7. Explain, giving few examples to show how MENT is a simple set of rules that assist you in correctly capitalized words. Answer. The MENTS acronym will give you some set rules to capitalize titles correctly. M. Months, days, holidays, I. The pronoun I. N. Names of people, places, etc. T. Titles of books, movies, etc. S. Start of sentences.